Hello everyone and welcome back to Monica's Travels. Today I will talk about the country where I live and where I was born, which is Romania. I will share with you top 5 places that I love in Romania and also even more places than those 5 because there are so many beautiful places in this country, and I also think it's very underrated. So let's get started. The first city I have on my list is a city that is in the central Romania, and it's called Sibiu. And it's absolutely my favorite. I fell in love with it the first time when I went there, and I think I visited it around 4 or 5 times. I have on my cell phone some things to see in Sibiu noted down, so I will read them so I don't forget any of those to mention them. It's Big Square, Council Tower, Bridge of Lies, Small Square, and Lower Town. So as I said earlier, Sibiu has a lot of medieval style, and you will see this about the next city I will mention too. I recommend staying in Sibiu at least 2 or 3 days. Another detail about this beautiful city is that it has a great Christmas market. So in case you visit Romania around Christmas time, just make sure you go to Sibiu too and see the Christmas market. The second city on my list is also a medieval style city, as I mentioned before, and it's called Brasov. It's also in the center of Romania, and you may have heard of it because it's pretty close to palaces, and you may have heard stories about Dracula and castles and vampires and so on. Brasov is a very nice city. I went there around 4 or 5 times. The first time I was just 13, and I stayed in a hotel in the center of the city, and everything is so beautiful. I also have some things noted down here. Council Hall, Council Square, Black Church, Mount Tempa, Rope Street, White Tower, and Pana Brasov. As you can mention from my list, there are mountains around Brasov, so you can either go in the summer and do some hikes and see a lot of beautiful views from there because it's just around mountains, or you can go in the winter if you like winter sports, because Brasov is a very touristic place in the winter. I mean, a lot of Romanians go there for winter sports because it's absolutely great. Also, before we get to the next city, please don't forget to like this video if you enjoy it and if you enjoy my videos, and don't forget to subscribe to make sure you don't miss my videos. Thank you so much. For the third city, it's a city that is close to Sibiu and Brasov, and it's called Sighisoara. And also, it's not very close, but not far either. So if you, for example, rent a car, you can visit all of them, and they are kind of in a cycle. I will share with you in the video when I edit it. Sighisoara has very nice vibes. You will see it's a very specific city with a very specific architecture, and it's so beautiful and it's totally worth it. On the fourth place, I have an area, not necessarily a city, because I don't know which city to say here, so I will say the entire region of Bucovina. This is where I was actually born, and I think it's such a beautiful area. It's in the north of Romania, and it's just amazing, filled with lots of beautiful landscapes and mountains and lots of monasteries if you are interested in them, and you can do an entire tour. I was born in the city of Suceava, and there you can see a fortress that has a lot of history if you are interested in history. And if you rent a car, you can go to Rarau mountains, which are around 150 kilometers away. or 100 kilometers, something like that. You can go to Palma and see the views. There are also activities there that are very, very nice, and I totally recommend it. You can also go to a salt mine which is called Cacica in the Bucovina area, which is pretty close to Palma, if I remember right. So yeah, a lot of beautiful things to see in Bucovina. And as for the monasteries, there are plenty of them. I mean, at least 5 or 6 or 7. I don't really remember the number, but there are plenty of them, and you can visit them by car easily. So I totally recommend this place in the north of Romania. The last one on my top 5 list is a pretty big city that is close to the Bucovina region, and it's called Iasi. This is actually the city where I live right now, and I'm doing university. So it's very full with young people, because we have the university here, which has plenty of students. So if you are young and you are looking for parties and lots of young people to meet, Iași is a very good city for all of that. And there is also Cluj and Bucharest, the capital, that are all very full of students and young people. Iași has a lot of nice places to visit. For example, there is Bucium, where you can see the entire city from a hill, and it's very nice. I usually go there when it's day, and then I stay for sunset and then wait a little bit more until it's dark so I can see the lights of the city. Then there is a palace, and right next to the palace there is the mall, which is huge, and a very beautiful garden between them. And there is also a very nice and relaxing place called Chiric, and there is a beautiful lake there, and I recommend going there if you just want a relaxing day. So as I said earlier, after I tell you these 5 places, I will tell you even more, but before that, please don't forget to like this video. And also I want to tell you that all of this that I'm talking about in this video, I wrote in my blog at bitravelos.com. You can find the link to this blog post in the description of this video, and you will see there even more details about everything I've talked about in this video, and also have them written down in case you want to save the link or something like that and you don't want to watch the video again. The next city I want to recommend is Cluj, which is full of students and young people, as I mentioned before. In Cluj you also have the Untold Festival, if you are in love with festivals. It's a huge festival, the biggest one in Romania, and it's usually in July or August. I don't know, it depends on the year. So if you are a festival person, just make sure you check it out. Other places in Cluj are Botanical Garden, Central Park, and Cetățuia Viewpoint. I visited all of them and they are very nice. I'm pretty sad that I visited Cluj just once, but I will for sure go back and visit it again because it was pretty nice. The prices are a little bit higher than usual in Romania. Cluj is among the most expensive cities in Romania, but it's not that expensive. The next one is a city that is close to the sea, and it's called Constanta. This city also has its own festival, which is called Never See. It's usually in June, in June or July, if I'm not wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. But it's for sure before Untold. So if you want to stay, for example, 2 months in Romania, you can also go to both of them. I don't know, if you really love festival. Other cities that are nice in Romania are Timisoara, Bucharest, And another area that is very nice is the area close to the Piatra Neamt city. You can go there to Lacul Rosu, because I went there last winter and I posted some stories on Instagram. I will also share a video about this, I think, and it was very nice. But if you don't like cold weather and snow, I would recommend you to go in the summer. Also close to Piatra Neamt, you can go to Ceahlau mountains if you are a lover of mountains and hikes, and there are plenty of activities around that area too. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also please let me know down in the comments if you have any other suggestions than the ones I said. And also please tell me some new video suggestions or videos you'd like me to create. I am waiting for your suggestions anytime. You can find me on Instagram at Monica's Travels or my blog betravelos.com. Thank you again for watching and see you next time. Bye bye!